Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if we haven't met, hello, thanks so much for being here. Today I am showing you my daughter's completed nursery. It is finally done. I'm not sure if baby rooms are still called nurseries after the baby turns a year old. My daughter's 14 months old, but she still sleeps in a crib and has a changing table, so it feels like a nursery. We spent a lot of time getting this room done. I can't wait to show you, so let's get into it. So here's what we started out with. When we moved into this house, we threw all of Brooklyn's furniture into this room and didn't really do anything, so it's just super boring. In this room, I wanted to do what is sometimes called wainscoting and sometimes called chair rail with picture frame molding. I'm inserting a few photos I got from Pinterest that were the inspiration for this project. Naturally, the first step was a trip to Lowe's to get wood and paint. We found this thin trim that we're going to use to make the boxes out of. We didn't find a chair rail piece that we love at Lowe's, so we're going to leave and head to Home Depot to check there. Better luck at Home Depot with this one. This piece will be perfect for the thicker chair rail portion of the trim. Since I'm going to paint the wall above the wainscoting, the first step was to go ahead and tape that area off so I could start painting. I meant to pick up painter's tape while we were at the store, but of course I forgot. I did have some masking tape on hand, so I'm using this even though I don't recommend it. So the walls above the wainscoting are going to be painted this intimate white by Sherwin-Williams. Don't be misled by the name, it is definitely pink even though the color has white in the name. I'm hoping it's not going to be too dark, it's just kind of hard to know what the lighting is going to be like on your specific wall until you start painting. I'm just getting started, but I already love this color on the walls. It's really soft, but I think it still looks super feminine. Once I finally finished painting, we decided to go ahead and get the chair rail up and then measure the boxes underneath it. The wall underneath the pink right now is still the original off-white, grayish, beige color. Not to worry, it is going to get painted white eventually. For the wainscoting, we decided to just do the same white color that our trim is already painted so that we wouldn't have to repaint the baseboards as well. I decided to go ahead and get the first coat of paint rolled on the wall before we add the trim boxes because once the boxes are up, you don't really have enough space to roll. After multiple days of painting, it is finally time to measure out the boxes. This part was a little bit tricky because most rooms are not going to allow you to have all of the boxes be perfectly uniform in size unless you want pieces of trim running on top of outlets or through windows. The good thing is that as long as the height of all the boxes is uniform, if some boxes are a little bit wider or less wide than other boxes, no one is going to notice. Since I had already gotten one coat of paint on the walls, I thought I would also try to get a coat on the thin pieces of trim before we cut those and tacked them up. Later on, I kind of ended up abandoning this step when Jordan was doing most of the wood cutting for me, but it was a good idea in theory. We are finally ready to start cutting. I am bad about this, but don't forget to wear ear protection when using this kind of equipment. Life is better with hearing. Cutting and nailing all of these little trim pieces to the wall was definitely a group effort. I feel like Jordan and I spent an entire afternoon, possibly even 2 afternoons doing this. At this point, you can see we gave up on painting the trim pieces before cutting and nailing them to the wall and just figured we would do an extra coat of paint later. I read several blogs and articles about doing chair rail with picture frame molding or wainscoting, and a lot of them said that if you have any small little wall sides like these walls, go ahead and make sure that the boxes you are doing fit that wall instead of focusing on having them all be uniform in size. So that's why you see that these long boxes on these skinny little walls clearly are different sizes than the rest of the room, but it still looks good. All of the trim is up, and even though we still obviously have some painting and caulking to do, I am loving the look so far. I have tried my hand at caulking when we did our board and batten bathroom, and Jordan is significantly better and faster at it than I am, so I let him take this one. You can probably tell by all of the outfit changes that this was done over multiple days. I think in total this room took us about 3 weeks start to finish. Wainscoting is done, and now I'm going to put Brooklyn's name above her crib. I ordered these letters from Etsy. I will try to link it in the description box. These letters are really lightweight, so I'm just going to attach them to the wall with command strips. I wasn't sure how well the white letters would stand out on this really light pink, but I'm thinking it looks great. I don't always put up window treatments, but the window in this room is super basic and I felt like it was screaming for some personality. So I found these really cute Pottery Barn dupe curtains from Amazon. I also just got this basic white curtain rod from Amazon. I will link both of those in the description box. Of course, the curtains came bunched up in a package and they were a little bit time consuming to steam, but I think it was totally worth it. I really love these. I already had this little IKEA rack with storage bins. I will include the link for it in the description box. I just thought this would be nice above the changing table to keep little miscellaneous items in. I got this colorful map a couple of years ago from Hobby Lobby. Eventually I would like to repaint this changing table, but for now this is gonna work. Jordan built and painted these simple little ledges to hold books above the glider. I absolutely love Jellycat stuffed animals. I think that they are so cute and soft. I got the embroidered duck and bunny from an Etsy shop, and I think they're the perfect addition to a little girl's room. So that's the completed nursery. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos like this one, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.